Girl, record. You click record already?
Yes.
I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh no.
It don't gotta be just one shot. It can be 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Hi, welcome to my channel. Guys, give me a little second. Hi. I just want to start off by saying thank you to anyone who supports me and to everyone who subscribed to my YouTube channel. The 8 people that subscribed to my YouTube channel. My name is Destiny, also known as Destiny Desiree on Instagram. A while back, not necessarily a while back, but back in December, I posted a motivational video in which I did receive a lot of questions from, and I decided to just make a post on my Instagram story. If you happen to miss it, you can directly message me with the question. But anywho, I posted a little question thing so people have the floor to ask me questions, because I did receive a lot of questions how I did certain things. That motivational video was like a summary of some of the things I went through after my mom was diagnosed with diabetes. So essentially over the course of 4 years of the things that I went through. It wasn't the full shebang, but it was a good brief summary. Anywho, I did receive a lot of questions, though I chose and picked between the questions that were asked the most, and then some questions that were a bit relevant with the other questions that were asked. Aside from that, if you have a specific question, you can text me. You can text me on Instagram, so DM, direct message, or you can click the contact within my bio, and you can text my personal number. Text only, please do not call me, but text my personal number and I will respond with an answer to the best of my ability. If there is a question that I might not be able to answer as much, I will go ahead and let you know. Aside from that, I'll be as much of assistance as I can, such as providing any further details, like if you need a specific link or how I did this, how I did that, and so forth. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the bit of questions I have here. So the first question that I have is, what stops or reduces my motivation? So my motivation never necessarily stops, but there are times where it is most definitely reduced, and I tend to doubt myself, and I want to give up. But it's not even necessarily give up. It's just like I just want to, stop. Everybody goes through things and they just be discouraged, and I am discouraged. Well, was discouraged a lot. Now it's like whatever happens. At least I know I tried. But I'm gonna be very blunt. Some of the things that reduced my motivation were very recent. For example, with my whole giveaway, not many people did it, and I was just like, money looking nice now, so it's like I just wanted to do like a little giveaway, but also receive more, like a bigger audience towards my YouTube, not necessarily just my YouTube, but all my social medias. I just wanted to try to get everybody to tune in, and I couldn't think of another way to do so. So I figured, why not do a motivational video? I mean, not a motivational video, but a giveaway. Anywho, nobody really did the giveaway, so that kind of decreased my motivation. I was just like, dang, like, and I don't have no supporters like that. Like, I was just like, dang, nobody really doing it. And I was like, it's okay, because it wasn't even just that nobody was doing it. It was like certain people that I thought would have did it didn't do it. But it was like it just made me realize not everybody is really wanting and willing to keep that seat at the table. They're just kind of there. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want no problems with anyone, so I'm not really going to speak on that too much. But I did have a reduce in my motivation at that point. But then I just came to realization, like, I'm just going to show them that even though nobody did it, I'm still going to do this giveaway, and whoever does get the prize gets the prize. And I'll try again, and I'll just keep trying and trying until eventually somebody's gonna, oh yeah, she does her gives away. She give out the gifts, and you know, it's worth them little $2. But this was the first one that I did for $2 or whatever. So the next question is, what are my reasons for wanting to achieve my goal? I do honestly get this question a lot. Like, what motivates me essentially? My biggest motivation, just like anyone, once they lose someone close to them, is the person that they lost. My biggest motivation is my mother, but it isn't just because I lost her. It's also because the simple fact that every time, the way I was raised, every time someone sees me, all I think about is, all they're gonna see is, oh, I'm Clemenda's daughter, or I'm Dada's daughter. And it's like with my dad, he has more than one child. So it's like he has multiple and or two kids to represent him, but I'm my mom's only child. So it's like I represent her, I'm her image. And if I show a bad persona, or if I don't achieve anything, it'll be like, dang, you know, my mom didn't raise me right, and I don't want any type of backlash towards my mom. But she is my biggest motivation, because it's like, even then, if she was here, like, I just really wanted to make her proud. That's all. Like, all I can write is like the letter A, and she'll be so excited, and it was just uplifting. So that's my biggest motivation, and the reason why I want to achieve my goals, because I know she would want that for me. Okay, so then the next question is, what steps do I need to take to move closer to my goal? A few steps, like I said with with the giveaway. I honestly need to stop. Like, it's not that I care about what people think, but it's like, it does take a toll. Like, it'll go to my head and it'll have me thinking for a while, and it just makes me start to believe what they say is true. I just kind of have to zone it out sometimes. Aside from that, I tend to get sidetracked. Like, I'll start something, but then it's like, I don't know if I should go through with it, because I don't know how this person might react, or I don't know if it'll even get any viewers, or if anyone would like it. But now I'm at a point where eventually people are going to gravitate towards my personality, my content. They're going to gravitate towards me slowly, and I have to come to an realization that I am doing this from scratch. So of course it's going to take harder. I can't think of it as, you know, when this person posts this, they automatically get this many likes. Now I'm at a place where if I post something, even if I get 5 likes, at least I know I tried, and I'm going to keep trying, like I said. Aside from that, I don't want to let any reasons like that to be the reason as to why I give up. And there was a time where life kind of happened, so I did give up, and now it's like I kind of got back to what I was doing before, but life is still going on. I'm just not allowing it to stop me this time, because I think I want it even more, and now it's like I'm doing it by myself, so it has to get done, because I put so much money into it. The third question is, what steps do I need to take to move closer to my goal? Oh no, I'm sorry, not that one. I just said that question. So the next question is actually, what obstacles or barriers may I face that will sabotage my motivation? A huge barrier that I know I'm going to face is like viewers. I know nobody's really going to watch my stuff when I first start. I know nobody might not like it or subscribe. I have tons of family members, and I literally have 8 subscribers. Like, it doesn't add up. So it's like, I know, but as of right now, I'm learning to just take it in, but not allow it to stop me. Aside from that, another obstacle I'm currently facing is procrastination. I had to go ahead and get me a journal and a calendar so I could plan out everything, because it's like I come up with so many ideas, but it's like I never put them into prospect, because I just kind of shrug my shoulders and move on, and I just leave it alone. But then sometimes people post it and it was like, dang, I should have did it, like it was a good idea, now look at it, it's going viral and stuff, I should have did it type thing. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I haven't procrastinated in a while, so I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so then the next question is, what habits can I create to increase my motivation? So as of right now, thanks to my friend Kiana, I'm getting into like planning more. I plan everything. Like I'm the type of person, I have plan A, plan B, plan C. Like if I can go to Z, I would. But I don't write things down. Like I just try to remember it, and that's my issue. That's something, and or one of the habits that I'm currently creating. Like I write everything down now, or I'll full on plan out my day and have a schedule. That's the main thing, a schedule. And then, how old were you when you got your first apartment? I was 17. I was 17 when I got my first apartment. I honestly got it because I was sick of living with my dad's ex-girlfriend. I did not want to stay there anymore, but I was 17. If you have any further questions about that, just text me. And then, how old are you now? As of right now, I'm 18. So yes, I am a baby, but it's okay. Because when I got my first apartment at 17, I was still actually a senior. I was a senior. And then now I'm 18 and I'm at my second apartment, but I am 18 now. So it wasn't too long ago. It was literally like a year ago. And then, how did you get your first apartment? So obviously, if I was 17, it was most definitely not in my name, but my dad had it in his name for me. And when I first moved in with my dad's ex-girlfriend, the first thing I was thinking to myself is like, this is not somewhere that I want to stay. I don't want to be here. There's been numerous occasions where she kind of disrespected me in a way. Like I'm just very big on, if you respect me, I respect you. And it's like, how do you want respect from me if you don't even respect me? It's one of those things where it has nothing to do with age. It's just like, if you want respect, you have to give respect. And you can't just go around disrespecting everyone just because you're older. That is just a no-no. It was one of those things where I was tired of being disrespected. I just did not feel comfortable being home. I never wanted to be home because it was so much. It was a lot. So I just started putting money to the side, literally from my little Arby's paychecks. I started to put money to the side, and sooner or later I had enough to do what I needed to do. And yeah, but honestly, even though I moved, I still saved some money because we most definitely used those Arby's curly fry boxes because I was not gonna pay for the boxes. That was doing too much. But yeah, and then aside from that, let me see if there is, I think there's one more question. Oh, okay, so the last question is, any advice you would give someone your age? The biggest advice I would give someone my age would be to plan and be patient. Do not rush anything. That was the issue I had when I first tried to do hair, when I first tried to do anything business wise. I was trying to rush it. I just wanted to get to the money quickly, and it was like I wasn't fully thinking it through. I was just buying the products, and then I came up with the amount to resell the products. That way I make my profit. But it was like I didn't fully think it through. Like I didn't think, okay, how about I do pre-orders, or how about I do on-hand things? It was one of those things where I was kind of doing both, but it was like it's not that I could do either or, but it's like if I'm gonna do on hand, I have to have a lot, and then I can still do pre-orders as well. But aside from that, I would say plan a little bit more. I did plan, but it was like one of those things where I planned, but I also rushed. So rather than planning it out through a course of time, I probably planned it for like a week and then just started buying stuff. That's the biggest advice I'll give anyone as of right now, not just a business owner or not just anyone my age, anyone in particular or in general. I would say plan and take your time. It's no need to rush, because if you rush, then obviously your work will look like it's rushed. Like if you take your time, 9 times out of 10 you'll make way much more money than you would rushing. And then aside from that, regarding my mom, she did have me at a young age, and that's like another way of motivation for me to keep going, because there was a whole bunch of goals and things she had set in which she couldn't do, due to the fact that she did get pregnant with me at the age of 14. She had me when she turned 15, but it was like after having me, it was kind of an obstacle. Like my dad was working 2 jobs while my mom was still in school. She graduated high school, though she, you know, she did little things. I'm not gonna go into depth. They're a bit explicit. And she ended up getting a DUI. And after she got her DUI, her life was kind of, it wasn't really necessarily done for, but if she wanted to make any money within like the medical field or the government or anything to do with that, she couldn't because of that. Though the reason why my dad essentially made it out is because he decided to become a truck driver. But overall, that is my motivation. And like I said, if you do have any specific questions, just text me, let me know. And I am so happy that I was able to make this video for you guys. I will probably be more detailed if you guys have more specific questions next time. Anywho, like, subscribe, and comment any details and or ideas for my next video, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.